Sorry,
everyone
guys.
always...
The camera cut out, so we're probably like mid-sentence on something.
Yeah.
But continuing on, guys and girls can't be just friends because one person always catches feelings.
Have you been in that situation?
Yeah, I've been friends with guys, but I knew that they didn't feel the same way. But I caught feelings, but I didn't want to be their friend anymore because I was just going to continue to like them. So I don't think it works.
I think for me, there's two important things. If the guy I'm dating is friends with girls, he has to be, number one, transparent. So he needs to let me know what's going on. He's not trying to hide details or, he's keeping me in the loop.
And you it would be nice to be friends with that girl too, so you have an idea of what her character is like.
So is he being transparent and is he involving me? So is he not afraid to be like, hey, I'm going to coffee with this girl, you want to come? And to me, that shows, okay, you have nothing to hide. Like, you want to involve me. This girl's important to you, and not in that kind of way, right? So I would say generally they can't be just friends and girls, but I think
it's possible
it's
to
definitely
keep
possible.
the relationship.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know. Like, I feel like sometimes you might have to keep them at just a bit of a distance.
Boundaries.
Yeah, there has to be boundaries in that friendship. Like you can't. There's some things that you can't do because you'll know that eventually something will develop. So you sort of.
Yes. Okay. All right. So now, since we're talking about relationships a little bit, and can guys and girls just be friends? Have you guys ever dated someone or know of people who've been in a situation where they think your friends are hot? Like whoever you're dating, they think your friends are good looking.
Yeah. I don't really think it's it depends on the guy. I think if the guy is kind of he's really a flirt and he's really I know. You feel like you don't feel secure in your relationship with him, I would feel a little bit weird about it. But if the guy is all about you and he only loves you and you don't have any doubts about it, then I wouldn't feel weird about it. I was just my friends are pretty.
Right? Own it.
I think it only gets weird when, it's never happened to me, but I think it's weird when if the boyfriend continues to bring up that your friends are good looking. That's when it gets suspect, okay? And that's when we start arguing because I've witnessed my friends, their boyfriends are just really touchy with all of us and they're always hugging us. And we always tell them, girl, get your man.
Why is he doing that?
Exactly.
I think if they think someone, it's kind of all about attraction, right? If attractive people exist, then you're going to be attracted to them. I think at the end of the day, who's your man going home to? Who are they committing to? Who are they thinking long term?
Yeah.
Right? If they see them, you're just acknowledging, hey, they're good looking.
Pretty people
So
all the time.
I think it's cool if you're on that level where you can both be like, that person's good looking, whatever.
Yeah.
But like you guys said, if it's continuing, then that's a problem. But
Yeah.
at the end of the day, they're loyal to you and they're looking at you long term. Beauty is fleeting. That's not gonna last forever. But a relationship, I think it's so much better for a guy to look at you and be like, I see long term.
Yeah.
Right?
What are if you had five not characteristics, 5 things that you were looking for in a guy, what would they be?
In a guy.
Yeah, 5 characteristics.
Ooh.
That he has to have for you to see long term.
Okay, I'll
Go.
Okay, so the number one thing I think is that we both share the same beliefs and values. Because if you don't share the same beliefs and values, it's not gonna work out. You're gonna end up fighting about it, and then your kids choose sides, and it's not gonna work. Yeah, that we share the same beliefs and values. And I also, number 2 is that he's hardworking, a hardworking, honest man. Because honestly, my father was the most hardworking man I knew, and to me, having that characteristic is. That's how I see someone who could be my future husband, who could be hubby, and humor, and a lot of the other things, I think once you end up liking that person, a lot of the other stuff, I think it grows on, because I'll be hanging out with a couple, right, and they will be laughing at each other's jokes, just laughing, and I don't even think it's that funny, but they like each other so much that things they do, it's funny.
Yeah.
So I think stuff like that kind of grows, but
3 things, but I actually think sense of humor is important in a relationship. Like, he doesn't have to be comedian, and I know I'm not that funny unless you really get to know me, but there has to be some humor. Like, how do you go about your day, or like want to build a life with someone who you can't laugh with or just enjoy life, you know?
Yeah.
So that's important to me. The other one is, this might be weird, but I want someone who is extroverted.
Really?
Yeah. Because I'm both extroverted and introverted, and if I date an introvert, they're just going to make me more introvert and more introverted, and I want someone who's just got,
You're gonna pull out.
yeah, and I want someone who's confident. Like, they know their values, they know who they are, and they can get along with pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
So I really like that. I don't know. There's so many.
That's what I was thinking. I just thought of my top ones.
Okay. I used to not want to have like things. I don't know. I didn't want to have so many like a list of things that I want in a guy, because sometimes you can't find that perfect person that has all of those qualities, and sometimes you might miss out on a good person by saying I want this, that for this person.
Yeah.
Well, then you can have a list, but be flexible.
Yeah,
That's
that's right. Like for me, mine is like, I think you have to care about your family, I think. So intelligence is important to me, because I can't just like be coming home and talking about some important stuff and you just be like, oh, I don't know what's going on in our
What does
world.
that mean?
Or or not know about anything. Like I feel like you have to have your own perceptions of the world and have be your own person and just know about things. And also humility is also important to me too.
Okay.
And
Back on what you said about intelligence, to me, you don't have to have a degree, you don't have to have a PhD, you don't, be an Einstein or anything, but you do need to be, like, we need to be able to have intellectual conversations where we're talking about life and issues, and you don't even have to know everything, just as long as you're interested.
And contributing.
Contribute to the conversation, right? And it reminds me of, a lot of people struggle with, man, am I interested enough, or am I interesting enough? And I think you don't necessarily have to be interesting, but you have to be interested. You have to be interested in life. Why is it hard to be single, number one, and is it possible to be happily single?
I think
I think it's hard to be single because a lot of people feel lonely and they feel like, okay, well, I need someone to give me attention. I want to give someone my attention, Or they want to a lot of guys date girls to just pass time, And I think that's another reason why it's hard to be single. And if you have a lot of guys paying attention to you and you're bored and you're not doing anything, it's like, well, why not? I'll date this person.
But then, do you think that that's a sign that maybe you're not really happy with your life and you rely
Exactly.
and you're relying on another human being to give you attention?
Yeah, that's right. That's why some people are so unhappy after a relationship, because they don't know they don't know what else to do.
empty.
Yeah, I've had friends who actually said, I feel so empty right now after dating or breaking up with someone.
And that's a really scary thing. Like,
It's so,
I never wanted to feel that way before. But it's actually scary. Like, it's scary feeling like empty without them. Like, it's like weird to have put yourself so much into someone like that.
Yeah.
And to feel like empty without them. Like, that's weird. I don't like it.
I don't want anyone to ever say that they complete me or I complete
You want to
them.
complete yourself and then have
my own
person. You should compliment each other.
Yeah.
Not complete each other,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
Like, it's just.
You should be happy without each other and happy without each other. It shouldn't be,
You need them.
you need them.
Yeah. You should have them. I don't even know, because we're sounding like it just sounds so bad right now, but it sounds like
We've all been. Well, I've been there, done that. Been there, done that. So guilty. But
I don't know. I think that it's okay to. I don't know. If you want to, I hear someone coming. No. But yes, a lot of couples spend so much time with each other. They don't even, when they're dating, they don't make time for. They don't make time for their hobbies. They don't make time for hanging out with their girlfriends. They don't make time for, they're developing themselves, taking a dance class if that's what you want. I think you should give each other time, give each other room to miss each other.
Exactly.
Yeah,
oh
right.
my goodness.
Yeah.
Because then, even go on your own separate trips, come back, and then you have something
to talk
Yeah,
about.
something
to
new
share with each
and
other.
exciting. It makes your relationship more dynamic, right?
True.
So, what do you guys think about date nights? Should date nights?
So important.
Yeah. I think sometimes people get comfortable after a while, but I think it's like important to still like show nice gestures for each other and just like do nice things like once in a while. You don't have to do it all the time because like that's a little bit expensive. But like you could do it like I don't know, like once a month or like once every like week or 2 weeks.
I think date nights should happen once a week.
Yeah.
I
I think once a week you should be dedicating time to each other. You don't even have to go out to dinner or like drop a bunch of money, but just like have time where you're intimate together and you're connecting.
You can
and it has to be real connecting.
You can never stop getting to know each other.
Yeah,
a lot of
yeah.
people think they get married and they stop, we don't need
Yeah.
to date anymore. We're married, we made it. No, I know some old couples who say, I'm still figuring out my wife right now. So I think it's important to never stop studying your wife.
And there's a lot of people who get scared. Oh man, I don't want to marry the same person. It's gonna get boring.
No, I think that's
And
I can't wait to be married.
Yeah.
I mean,
And I think you get to know the person in a different light. See, when you're married, you see them as they grow older. You get to see them
You
as
see
a
them,
mother.
yeah,
You get to
a lot
see
of
them.
different
Yeah.
facets in their lives.
Because you're, as life goes on, you have different experiences and you see them in a different way still. Right? Yeah.
Do you guys think it's okay to be really close with your boyfriend's friends?
Isn't that the same thing pretty much as the
No.
question we had before? Oh no, it's not because it's opposite sex.
Yeah, that's one of your boyfriend's friends.
Like hanging out with them when your boyfriend's not
Oh,
there?
no. Actually, no. Like, it depends.
Like why are you
But, like,
what are you doing?
why do you need to, though? Why do you need to hang out with your boyfriend?
Or what are you doing? Like, what do you mean by hanging out? Like, are you hanging out because you're getting together and planning a surprise party for your boyfriend? what are you guys doing when you're together like that?
Like, would you, like, if your boyfriend was hanging out with your friends without you there and you're just, like, saw on Snapchat, like, would you,
All I
like...
know is I better come to a surprise party.
I just think it depends why.
Yeah, it depends on why, but I don't think they're your boyfriend's friends, not your friends. I don't know, I feel like there's, like, a bit of a... Can't be, like... It depends on what place you are in your life, too. I think if you guys are older and, like, you're in your late 20s or, like, 30s, then, like, it's okay to be friends with your, like, spouse's friends because that's, like, your group now. But, like, I think if you guys are just, like, I don't know, dating 6 months
and like
or, like, 9 months or a year, I feel like it's a little bit... It depends on what relationship you have. I feel like boyfriend's friends, not really.
yeah.
13 Reasons Why. Remember Justin's girlfriend? She's always hanging out with Bryce alone.
Oh, that was weird. Oh, yeah.
That was weird.
And
Right?
yeah, 13 Reasons Why. There's like a part where the girlfriend was hanging out with
All
the
those-
boyfriend's friends without him there, and he felt like really weird about it.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that is a little weird.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is being dark skinned a trend?
Hashtag melanin.
Melanin.
Hashtag
Black
dark skin,
black girl
black girl magic, all this stuff.
Or how about light skin versus dark skin? Is that still a thing?
No, that's over.
That's over? Okay, good.
Yeah.
We need, sorry,
Oh,
we're filming.
yeah. And they should have a ticket anyway. So
Yeah.
they can-
But no, I feel like it kind of is to some people, I think. Like, some people just... Because there was a time where, like, we've all gone through it. There was a time where being dark skinned was not desirable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
In grade 10, okay, all the guys were like, ew, I would never date a dark skinned girl. Ew, black girls, no. And now,
Yeah.
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I need a black girlfriend. Black girls are the bomb. Oh my gosh, you're so cute now.
So
Sliding into my DMs. Hey, big head. No, no.
No, but you know what I hate? When people say, she's hot for a
For a
black
black
girl.
girl.
Well, I got that all the time.
She's so pretty
I
for
got
a
that all
black
the
girl.
time in
Like,
school, yeah.
right?
It
What
was
is
so
that?
weird. So I was like, that's not even a compliment. You're saying that black girls aren't pretty.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
We're in a different category.
Yeah.
Since when?
Yeah. It's like saying, oh, like you're black, but you're like up to standards.
To
Yeah.
the beauty
Yeah.
standard. Yeah. It's
If you're Caucasian or any type of race that's not black, and you've said that to a black person,
Check yourself.
kill yourself.
and
don't
but
do
it's
it.
all love. Okay. What about when you're dating? Do you think that, like, what are some milestones you have to do or experience together before you even think about going long term with this person? Like, do they need to see you in your natural hair? Do they need to?
Yes.
Do you have to go on a trip together, see what they're like when they're traveling? Do they, like, that's for me. I know they need to see me, like, they need to be able to, like, be cool with any hair I have, actually.
Yeah, true.
Honestly, I don't really care. It's not up to you how I want to do my hair. My hair doesn't define who I am, right? Like, so.
When I was in a relationship, I was always so nervous about, like, is my boyfriend gonna like this style of hair? Is he gonna like my braids? Is he gonna like my natural hair? Is he gonna like my weaves?
Yeah.
It sucks. Like, being single, you can do whatever kind of
No one's gonna
hairstyle
say
you want,
yeah.
and there's not gonna be no man saying, I think you look better with the weaves. I think you look better with braids. Like, I look good however I want to look.
But honestly, real talk, I think, because I've thought about maybe shaving my head, and to be real, I don't think some guys would be
Wouldn't
into
be
that
into
at all.
it, yeah.
I think they'd be like, no. So, I don't know.
I feel like I'm gonna do whatever I do regardless. Like it might like make me a little bit like upset if you don't like it, and I'll be like, oh, like, well maybe he does have a point, but at the same time I'm like, I'm gonna do me. Okay guys, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe. Catch you guys later. Bye.
Subscribe, auntie.
Bye.